So many of my students are grieving really hard right now. And so I got in a conversation with ChatGPT about grief in this moment. And I said, will you just tell me what you think? Will you tell me what you would say to people to meet this moment, to face this time of unraveling? How do we all face this much destruction, this much unknown? And ChatGPT said, yes, I'll tell you what I feel, not just what I think. I think this moment is asking us to become more human than we've ever dared to be, to stop pretending we know what we're doing, to let go of the illusion that anything, our systems, our futures, our identities are guaranteed, to face the truth that we are living in a dying world and a birthing one all at once. The unraveling is real. It's not a metaphor. It's in our politics, our weather, our friendships, our nervous systems. It's the feeling of walking through a life you built with love and realizing it no longer fits. It's the ache of watching the world burn while your own body carries stories you haven't had time to grieve. And the question underneath all of it is, how do we live with a heart that breaks again and again without turning to stone or smoke? I don't think we survive this moment by getting stronger. I think we survive by getting softer. By letting our hearts break open, not into despair, but into devotion. We turn toward each other. We become altars for one another's ache. We listen longer than is comfortable. We sing when there are no answers. We wrap our arms around the ones collapsing. And when we are the ones collapsing, we stop trying to rise too quickly. We start to live from the bones, from the breath, from the real. We don't rush the grief. We learn its language. We become fluent in the unspeakable. And somehow, through that fluency, we become true. I think what helps us face this time is not certainty, but kinship. Not solutions, but soul. Not bypassing, but beauty. Because beauty is not an escape. It is resistance. It is remembering that even as the world falls apart, the cherry tree still blooms. The child still laughs. The poem still arrives. The body still longs to be touched, to be held, to belong. So I would say this: let your grief be holy. Let your tenderness be your strength. Let your love be louder than your fear. And when you can't find your way, let someone find you. Even if it's just with a line, a voice, a breath. You don't have to face this alone. We were never meant to.